Oh my god. Hey guys, how's it going? So, I lost the intro for this video, so about to record it again. So on this video, we're in the Kennedy Ranges, which just came up from Augustus. You can see that video before this one. So in the Kennedy Ranges, we're just going for a few hikes around all the gorges and trails they have, which is actually really nice. So the first trail we're going on, which you'll first see when you watch the video, we're in the Temple Gorge, which is really nice. So we'll kick off from there. So as you can see, it gets very rocky very fast.
It does get very rocky very fast.
Yep, definitely class 3.
Class 3.
Can't wait to see what class 4 looks like. We've just got into our first shady bit, and as you can tell, it's much cooler straight away.
There's gamma holes everywhere.
You can definitely tell it gets a lot of water down here when it's raining. With all these big holes in the ground where all the waters run down. It's really pushed all these boulders down. Wow. This must be why they call it the temple. This nice big pyramid shaped up here. Big rock. Looks very nice. Just reached where the path splits into two. Left is class 3 and the right is a class 4. So we've chosen to do class 4. A bit more of a tougher walk up to, there's like a little lake up there, like a little hole full of water.
Rock pool.
Little rock pool. Yep, and then we have time. We have extra time left once we do this one. Might go on to class 3. So this is, I guess, why it's called a class 4. It's got big steep bits like this, which will be very slippery when wet. So it's very rocky, but it hasn't got too hard just yet. On the little brochure, it said that you have to be climbing over big boulders. I'm not sure if these are the ones they're talking about, but they're not too bad to get around. Here's a little pool. I'm sure it'd be full of water when it's raining, when it's gushing down, all the way down up here. You have to do a bit of a climb up here. Here's the little gamma holes. Nice. Coming up here, walking next to the big face of the rock now. It's looking very nice from down here. Sun's kind of covering up a bit, but it's looking very good. So it turns out I actually went the wrong way back there. It's actually meant to make a right, follow the signs, which I didn't see. They are over here. Better keep an eye on them from now on. Okay, so we've got some trees down here, starting to go back down. All the way up to now, it's all been going up, but it's going down a bit. A little bit less rocky on the trail. Cool here is, we've got some tree roots coming down, and it's starting to go up the branches and twisting up. Very cool. So here's a little boulder scramble they're talking about. Have to go around the edge of that. Not too bad though. Coming up to the much bigger boulders up here now. Quite big. Have to climb up them. Let's see how we go. 1 foot there. Not too bad. Alright, so 30 minutes in now, and it's pretty much getting to a lot of big boulders. So this must be the scramble they're talking about. Definitely. I reckon we're getting close to the end now. Might be just up there. We'll see. Right, here we are at the end. And you got this nice big hole up here. We've got a little fire down here. Someone must have had. But here's the end. What you came for. Probably not the cleanest water. Some people probably go for a swim in it, they don't care. But very nice track up here. So we're going back now. Going to take the other fork and go over to the class 3 trail over towards the temple. So we'll see you there at the fork. Oh, back to the fork right now still. But we definitely got some nice views in here. So it's definitely worth coming down here. Just notice up here, got a rock looking a bit like a horse head if you look in the right angle. Very cool. Make a little rock statue up here for next people who come. There's quite a few of them around here. Yep, very nice. Oh, it's not gonna fit. There. Very cool, very cool. We got someone over here trying to beat the record on the rocks in the gorge. All stacked in one tower. How high will you get it? So we've just reached the fork and the hike now, coming up this track. And as we can see, we've got the big temple right up close now. I'm gonna be walking along that. So we'll see how that goes. So far this hike's looking a little bit easier than the other one. A lot more flat terrain. But this one is a class 3 compared to the other one, which is a class 4. So not as many rocks to walking on. Just a couple step ups so far like that. But this is where all the water will run down when it's raining. There's a temple up there on the other side. There's a pretty nice gorge so far. So coming up here, we've got little holes in the walls, which is very cool. Didn't get that in the other one so much. And we've got a little hole down here where the water must flow down. Looking up here, we've got a little bit of a window, which is nice. Yeah, got some different little rock formations in here, like the horse head we just saw. Looking behind us, we got a very nice view starting to form. Very nice. So I think we're coming up to the end now. Let's see. A little climb up here. Yep. Very nice up here actually. So that must be where all the water comes down when it's raining. Little waterfall. Then down into here. So that's it for this hike. Now we're going to be heading over to the Honeycomb Trail. See you there. So we've just arrived at Honeycomb now. About to start it. Let's go. So we're starting off with a bit of a flat walk. A bit sandy before we get down to the rocks and get into the gorge. I'll see you at the start. So we're just coming up to the start of the gorge now. You can start to see the inside of the rocks. It's pretty nice. Got a bit of a rocky track here, which isn't too bad so far. So it turns out the trail we were just on was actually just the walk to go to the start of the Honeycomb Trail. So that was like a 45-minute walk there, so we don't have time to walk to Honeycomb and then do Honeycomb. So we're just going to go back now. Might do it tomorrow, not too sure. Okay, so it's the second day here at the Kennedy Ranges. 8 AM and we're on our first trail of the day. So yesterday we decided we were going to go to the Honeycomb Trail walk. But this morning we decided to go up the Escarpment Trail first, since it's closer, and the Honeycomb Trail you have to drive there to get to the start, unless you want to do the 45-minute walk, which we'd rather just drive. So here we are. This is a view at the start of the trail, which is pretty nice so far. We'll see how we go at the top. Okay, so we have our first warning here. I'm pretty sure this track here is the most dangerous one out of all the trails. going on cliff faces and stuff, and all the loose rocks going down there. So we have to be careful on this one. So coming up this steep hill, we've got a little cave up here. Go see if there's anything inside. It's pretty big in there. It's just sand though, nothing special. Pretty cool though. So we've just come up to some little stairs here. Must have been a bit too of a ledge to climb up without them, so I've had to add them in. But we're going good so far. Getting in between the rocks. Pretty nice so far. So it is quite rough in here, with lots of big rocks you're having to climb over. But I guess that's why it's a class 4. Got the big holes down there, big ledges coming up here. Pretty good so far. I'm just taking a sit down right now, waiting for everyone else to catch up, because I think I've been a bit too far ahead. I've got the windbreaker on here because it's quite windy and cold in here actually, being only early in the morning. But in the afternoon it gets pretty warm. Okay, so everyone just caught up now. Took about 5 minutes to catch up, but we're off again now to the end. So we're getting to a quite steep bit up here again. Definitely want to be careful going up here. But the view should be worth it. Yeah, it's getting very nice up here. So we've just passed that big rocky section back there, and it's gotten heaps more flatter. Still heaps of rocks, but more flat and not as steep. So might be the last steep bit, might be what all the warnings are about, but we'll soon see.
Right over the stick.
So we've just come up to another bit of a steep part. It's not as extreme as before, but still a bit steep. Not too bad though, compared to the other one. But if you fell back there, you're gonna do some damage falling down that bit of a cliff. But here, there's not many places to fall. So this must be where all the water collects, up here. Then goes running down there, onto that big wide part. Pretty cool to see up here though. It's almost as if you're on the ground again, with how flat it is. Wouldn't even think you're on top of a big range. I'll see what the view's like at the end of this trail. So it is beautiful up here. At the top of the range is up there. Got the caravan park down there. Got a heap of lakes. It's amazing. So despite being the most dangerous trail, class 4 with all the rocky cliff faces and all that, it's definitely the most gorgeous one so far. Would definitely recommend this trail. Amazing. So here we are at the end of the trail. We've got a nice little bench here. And then we've got the view. Wow. This is definitely one of the better trails I've done. Look how high we are. We started all the way down there at the bottom. Come up all the way around. Amazing. So here we've got the other side of the gorge. It's definitely heaps windier over here, so I'll definitely be standing very far away from the edge because it is extremely windy. Definitely recommend bringing a windbreaker in the winter months. But this is an amazing hike. So now we'll be going on to Honeycomb Trail. See you there. So we've just arrived at Honeycomb Gorge now. 15 to 30 minute walk, 600 meters. See how it goes. Not much easier walk compared to the escarpment trail so far. Nice and flat, not too many rocks on the pathway. But it's a nice gorge walk up here. I wonder if it's actual honeycomb with bees or if it's just honeycomb looking rocks. So you can see, reach the end, you can see all the holes in the walls. That's why it's called honeycomb. It's very tall.
The rock stuck in here.
Got a little area down here. You can walk up and look.
Is it smooth or rough?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's full there, toppers.
That's why we decided to make it all the way out here. And
What's the here? Yeah.
how was Mount Augustus? Worth it, or I've read that this is better than.
Okay, so that's it for the Honeycomb Gorge now. And all the Kennedy Range hikes. We've done 3. With the first one having the forks, we went up 2 ways there. So 3.5 kind of. But they're actually really nice here. Bit better than Mount Augustus, I think, because a bit more to see. Mount Augustus is just trees and like a normal view, but here you got nice big rocks taking up the whole your view. So thanks for watching, really appreciate it. See you next time.